Welcome back, amazing thinkers. I'm Sue Sabella, your Great Minds teacher, and I am so eager to get started today. Let's see what we need. Today you'll need a color of his own, handout 18A, the informative writing checklist, assessment 17, which is the focusing question task 3, your journal, and a pencil. So pause here to gather everything that you need so you're ready to learn, and then just hit play when you're ready to continue. Every time we read a book, our knowledge continues to grow. Our skills also grow as a reader, a writer, a listener, and a speaker. Knowledge is never ending, and we can continue to grow that knowledge every time we read a book. Please read this question to yourself, and then we'll read it together. How does this text build my knowledge of change? Here's the chance to think deeply about this question and also to jot down everything that you've learned while you've been exploring this text. You have a choice here. You can continue to add to a what I know or what I can do chart that you've already started in your journal. Or if that one is full, which I'm thinking it could be, you could start a brand new T-chart. On the left side, you'll write what I know, and on the right side of your chart, what I can do. In the What I Know column, I want you to think about these questions as you jot down what you now know after reading A Color of His Own. What do you now know about chameleons? Also, how has your knowledge grown about change? Think about how much you've grown as a reader and a writer, and be sure to jot down all the things that you can do now. I'm going to go off to the side so you can pause here for quite a bit so you can create your T-chart or continue a T-chart in your journal. Be sure to write down everything that you now know and you can do because you read A Color of His Own. Just hit play when you're ready to continue our video lesson. When you completed assessment 17, the focusing question task 3, you used the informative writing checklist as a guide. Now what I'd like you to do is to return to that checklist to see if you have everything you need in your informative paragraph. Remember, on the checklist, we're only focusing on what's highlighted in yellow on the checklist. So go ahead and get your checklist out, pause to do that, and then just hit play when you're ready to continue. Before you take out your informative paragraph from assessment 17, let's take a look at mine. I'd like you to pause the video here to read over my paragraph. Does this paragraph show that I understand how the chameleon changed? Pause here to read, and then just hit play to continue. I can put a plus sign in the self column next to I understand how the chameleon changes. My informative paragraph shows how the chameleon changed from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. When I read my paragraph again, I can also locate 3 pieces of evidence and also the 3 sequencing words, first, then, and finally, in correct order. Since I included at least 3 sentences with evidence, I can put a plus in the self column. Also, since I used the sequencing words first, then, and finally in correct order, I can also add another plus in the self column. Now, let's take a look at my topic statement. My topic statement reads, "He changed." When I went back to reread this in order to improve my paragraph and to check my checklist, I was not that happy with my topic statement because my topic statement left me wondering, who's he? And where did that happen? I am not giving the big idea for my paragraph. I'm not using precise language, and I'm not saying where it happened. So I decided to improve my paragraph by improving my topic statement. On my checklist, where it says I introduced the topic with a topic statement, I made the decision to put a triangle. This is an area that I can work on. I decided to improve the topic statement, and then that will improve my informative paragraph overall. When I'm revising, I cross out what I'd like to change, and I find a space near that sentence where I can write my change. I decided that I wanted to include the name of the book and also the character's name instead of the word he. That way, when someone reads my paragraph, they know exactly which character I'm talking about and also what book I was reading when I discovered this. My topic statement is improved and it makes my paragraph stronger. Remember, our writing checklists can also be used to help us determine a goal for our writing going forward. Point to what you think my goal will be about. I decided that my goal will be about improving my topic statements. I want to make sure that my topic statements tell my readers right away what the essential idea is for my paragraph. Powerful writers revise their writing all the time. They reread and they think about how they can improve it. Here's your opportunity to improve your paragraph. I'm going to pop off to the side so you can complete your checklist and revise your paragraph. Pause here and just hit play when you're ready to continue. On page 2 of your checklist, you have a space where you can jot down a writing goal. You've just had a chance to reread your paragraph and to improve your paragraph. You've also had a chance to look at the checklist closely again. What was an area that you identified on your checklist that you'd like to work on more as a writer? Go ahead and write your goal on page 2 of your checklist. I'm going to go off to the side so you can think about your goal and maybe even discuss your goal with a learning partner before you jot it down. But capture that goal on page 2 and then just hit play when you're ready to wrap up our video lesson. You're growing every single day. There's so much that you know and so much that you can do. And when we think back on how much you've grown, we can also think about going forward. And that's what goals help us do. So keep thinking about your goal and keep working hard. And I'll see you again soon.